Counter-Strike stopped being just a regular computer game for evening entertainment, played by only children and teens. Nowadays, CSGO is one of the most popular FPS games on the planet, captivating people of various tastes and professions. The simplicity and depth of CS have charmed not only gamers but also celebrities who openly admit to enjoying Valve's games. Here are 5 world-famous football players who are enthusiastic about CSGO. Let's go! Zinchenko. Arsenal defender Oleksandr Zinchenko is a professional footballer from Ukraine who is a CSGO fan. He has played over 2,500 matches and reached level 8 on FACEIT. According to Zinchenko himself, he has the potential to reach level 10. He just needs to improve his shooting skills. In September 2020, Zinchenko, along with Yarmolenko, streamed together with Simple, where the Ukrainian footballers learned CSGO tricks from the pro player.
Кон уже зашел. Джангл пошел.
Чисто.
Молик дали на шорт.
Джангл взять?
Да.
Ласт досі.
Принял. Принял.
Ой, ты просто...
На АК, под окном окна.
In November of 2021, Oleksandr revealed that his favorite CSGO club is Navi. After Navi's victory at PGL Major Stockholm 2021, he even jokingly requested to be a waiter for the team. During the war with Russia, Zinchenko actively participates in various CSGO show matches for charitable purposes. In October 2022, Zinchenko, together with Bit, played against Simple's and Mykolenko's teams as part of a charity event organized by Maincast and Navi. Thanks to the viewers' support during the stream, over 794,000 hryvnias were raised for the Zemliachki Fund. Recently, Zinchenko launched his own esports organization, Passion UA. The first roster for this organization was a CSGO team led by the major champion and former Navi coach, Kane.
У нас тренер, у якого достатньо досвіду в цій грі, він знає, що робити, він знає, як працювати з молодим поколінням.
The team consists of young and unknown Ukrainian players who FACEIT grinders. The team has already undergone its baptism of fire, playing under Zen Gaming Tag. They reached the finals of Open Qualifiers, where they lost to 1 win. Zinchenko's goals with Passion UA are quite ambitious, but Arsenal's defender understands that success in CSGO doesn't come overnight.
Кіберспорт зараз дуже добре прогресує, і створити ще одну українську команду, яка в майбутньому може скласти велику конкуренцію, там, це в моїх мріях там, на високому рівні десь з топ-командами світу, це прикольно, як мені здається. Casemiro, the Brazilian midfielder of Manchester United, is also a longtime CSGO enthusiast. Most likely, he was introduced to the game by Neymar, after which Casemiro fully immersed himself in Valve's shooter.
Nossa. Ah, eu fui jogar, tá, gente? Fui jogar, mano. Peguei Dark, mano. Acelerar aqui.
Pode ter o Android debaixo da janela, o Cani. Não falasse nada.
Morto.
Areia. Em cima da areia. Vou falar de novo. É isso, aí virou highlight.
Although Casemiro can't be called a high-skilled player with 1,300 plus matches, he is still at the first level on FACEIT. However, this didn't stop him from founding his esports organization called Kazi Esports in October of 2020. CSGO became the go-to discipline for the club, and later rosters for Valorant and League of Legends were formed. Brazilian CS legends like the vice champion of PGL Major Krakow 2017, Steel, and former FURIA esports player Honda played for Kazi Esports. However, this did not significantly improve the team's performance. During the RMR for PGL Major Antwerp 2022, the team lost to Pain in the qualification match, and on the local level, they perform average at Tier 3 tournaments, which is not a level of club of such well-known football players. Along with the founding organization, Casemiro began streaming CS and FIFA on Twitch. He described his CS gameplay as more nerve-wracking than matches at Real Madrid Stadium, where he was playing at that time. Mudryk. Mudryk, the $100 million new winger of Chelsea, may not have many highlights in the Premier League, but he has already made his mark in CSGO. A highlight with poker featuring him was posted on social media. Impressive. It seems that Mudryk didn't start his career on FACEIT for a long time, as he currently has just over 100 matches and is at level 3 on FACEIT. However, this doesn't mean he doesn't play CSGO much. He has accumulated almost 3,000 hours in Valve's shooter.
Yes.
Mudryk is a fan of Navi. In 2021, he shared his prediction for the final stage of PGL Stockholm Major 2021, correctly guessing the results of all matches. For this, Mikhailo received a diamond medal. From the screenshot, we also learned that he had the legendary Eagle rank at the time. Regarding skins, Mudryk's inventory contains numerous cases, with the most expensive skin being AWP Duality. Ricky Lumpkin. From 2011 to 2016, Ricky Lumpkin played American football for teams like Arizona Cardinals, Oakland Raiders, and Indianapolis Colts. He combined his performances in the NFL with streaming, where he started with CSGO. However, he made it to this list not because of his streaming success or expensive skins. In 2016, Ricky Lumpkin became one of the owners of Flipside Tactics team.
My name is Ricky Lumpkin, professional football player for the Indianapolis Colts and co-owner of Flipside Tactics.
At that time, Andrei Blade Gorodensky, a future major champion as a coach, was also part of the team's lineup. It's interesting how a football player and the coach of the best CSGO team in the world ended up on the same team due to fate. And before we continue, we want to remind you that you can support our channel financially. You can do this via Patreon or PayPal. All the details can be found in the description below this video. Neymar. Brazilian striker Neymar, who plays for Al Hilal, is one of the most prominent Counter-Strike fans among celebrities. The footballer has been engaged in the shooter game for quite some time now, with over 2,000 matches played on FACEIT alone. Neymar often boasts about his CSGO highlights.
Pô, tô aqui mesmo, não tem ninguém, mano.
Não vai querer não.
Sai! Respeita o pai! Que o pai tá o quê, ó?
5K?
For example, in February 2019, he posted a video on Instagram where he made an AWP ace on the Mirage map. During the quarantine, Neymar frequently streamed CSGO on Twitch. In late December 2020, he decided to take part in a show match between the French team Vitality and the Brazilian team FURIA. FURIA is Neymar's favorite CSGO team, and he regularly posts about them on his social media and engages in various media activities with the Brazilian organization. The show match was memorable for the viewers, especially the knife duel between ZywOo and Neymar. In one round, ZywOo managed to knife Neymar, avenging a lost clutch. However, Neymar didn't stay behind and got his revenge in the last round of the first half.
Mercado.
In 2022, CSGO remained close to Neymar's heart. In April, after a resounding victory over Clermont, where the Brazilian forward scored a hat-trick, we went home and decided to play CSGO after celebrating with a glass of wine. When the Brazilian national team traveled to Qatar for the World Cup, Neymar and his teammates signed up for the local FACEIT hub to play and relax in Valve's shooter during their free time. Neymar doesn't shy away from buying CSGO skins either.
StatTrack Faction Howl, Karambit Emerald, 0.02 float, Orb Gungnir Faction, Karambit Sapphire StatTrack, Orb Dragonlaw, Minimal Wear on top of a Gungnir, maybe CT side, T side, M9 Ruby StatTrack, 0.01 float. Jesus. Faction Specialist Gloves Crimson Web. These ones are new. When I last time checked his inventory, those weren't there. Driver Gloves Imperial Plate Faction. These gloves are expensive, by the way, in fact new. It's very hard to get them in Faction. These are like 2,000 bucks cash. Glock Fate, AK Fire Serpent, M9 Bandit Crimson Web, Minimal Wear, and some other gloves.
Among the most valuable skins in his inventory are AWP Gungnir, Karambit's Gamma Doppler Emerald, and M9 Bayonet Doppler Ruby. His entire inventory is valued at over $40,000.
It's not the most expensive inventory ever. I think it might be worth about $40,000 cash.
He is also acquainted with many professional esports players. He has informal relationships with Brazil's head CSGO ambassador, Fallen. When Simple came to IEM Rio 2023, he spent his free time with Neymar, who had wanted to meet the player of the decade since 2020. That's all for now. Did we forget any notable footballers who are CSGO fans? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Help us reach our dream of 1 million subscribers. Good game.